This is an open letter to the fine folks at the MPAA, the RIAA, the people who make our video games, the people who make our entertainment, our television. I'm talking to you. Now, I want to first identify myself as someone who consumes a lot of your media the legal way. I listen to a lot of music on Pandora. I watch a lot of movies on Netflix and television on Netflix. I watch a lot of stuff on Hulu. I catch stuff on my basic cable out there in the living room. I rent movies. I go to the movies a couple times a month. I take my friend and my girlfriend, and we have a great time. I spend thousands of my dollars in a year on your entertainment. I buy a lot of video games, and then not only that, but I offer you a free advertisement because I talk about your games, I talk about your movies, I talk about your music right here and give you all the free press I can. Sometimes I've even been known to download tiny little clips and link to your videos and link to your websites so that you guys can make a little extra money. And not only that, but you help pay me by advertising right here on my channel and over here in the sidebar. So I think we have a fairly good relationship, which is why I think I'm the right person to talk to you about this. I want to make a comparison to the things that you produce to food, because food is something I think you and I can both agree I care greatly about. Okay, so I'm going to compare every song I've ever listened to, every game I've ever played, and every movie or television show I've ever watched to a cheeseburger, because I consume a lot of media and I also consume a lot of cheeseburgers. So all over this great country of ours, you can buy a cheeseburger. It doesn't really matter where you go. McDonald's and Burger King and Wendy's and Brahms and local places and all kinds of places. And there's a wide variety of people making cheeseburgers. There's large corporations, there's small mom and pop operations. There's a wide cost on the way cheeseburgers are sold to you, a wide variety of ways they're sold to you, a wide price range on what you can pay. You can go to a steakhouse and get a $20 burger. You can go to McDonald's and get a 79-cent cheeseburger. But there's burgers in every possible way, the same way there are millions and millions of different ways to consume media that's been produced by you guys. Some of it's made by small indie companies. Some of it's made by big studios. The reality of it is video games and movies and music and cheeseburgers are all the same thing. Little consumable bites. So if you went into your favorite restaurant tomorrow and you handed them $1 and they handed you a cheeseburger, you'd find that transaction enjoyable, so you'd stick with it. You'd probably come back for more cheeseburgers. But I don't know what your salary is like, but let's say you walk in tomorrow and they charge you 2 hours worth of your income, daily income, hourly income, 2 hours worth of your hourly income for a cheeseburger. You're probably not going to want to go back, considering some of you assholes are making hundreds of thousands of dollars a day. So someone charges you $20,000 for a cheeseburger, they're kind of being dicks. Minimum wage in America is about $7.75 an hour in a lot of places. Some places it's up to $8.25. So when you charge $30 for a Blu-ray, you're charging half a day's pay for some people, half a day's take home. A lot of people aren't buying a lot of Blu-rays for that reason. So if you charge too much for a cheeseburger, you're not going to sell the cheeseburger. Point one, monitor the cost of your fucking cheeseburgers. Thank you. Secondly, if you walked into your favorite restaurant tomorrow and you ordered a cheeseburger, and they said, all right, well, we'll need you to fill out this form. This form says you won't share your cheeseburger with anybody. It also says you won't eat your cheeseburger in a public place. It also says you can't record yourself eating the cheeseburger. You also can't divulge the recipe or composition of the cheeseburger online or on the internet. If people make it difficult for you to purchase and eat your cheeseburger, if they make you sit in a special cheeseburger chair in a special cheeseburger position with a special cheeseburger mouthguard on, you're not going to want to eat that cheeseburger just as much. And it's even worse because the place next door is giving away cheeseburgers. Not only are they free, not only are they exactly the same cheeseburger you're selling, but it's easy to access. There's no DRM. There's no special software. There's no checking my shit. There's no accessing online. There's none of that. None of that. If you create a movie and that movie gets stripped of all that, that becomes the preferable version of the movie. Doesn't even matter the cost at that point. The free product is better. Thirdly, the quality of the cheeseburger really matters. If you're producing poor cheeseburgers, if 1 out of every 5 cheeseburgers I got at McDonald's had feces in it, I don't want it. I'm not going to go back to McDonald's anymore. And if I can't trust the quality level of McDonald's cheeseburgers, I'm going to start occasionally trying to get a free bite of cheeseburger before I buy one. Because today's cheeseburgers may be covered in shit. So, now that I have your attention, let me explain a scenario to you. I walk into my favorite restaurant, and I have my wallet in my hand, and I reach into my wallet, and I grab $1, and I offered $1 to my friend, to my waitress, and she says, "No, I'm sorry, sir. Cheeseburgers today are $30. And I'm only taking home about $8 an hour. And I think to myself, that's a lot of money for a cheeseburger. But I've got some customer loyalty to this burger establishment. I really like what they've done. I've seen advertisements for this burger. This burger looks good. I'm going to pay that price for this burger. I don't even care that it's so much money. I'm going to take some of my hard-earned money and invest it in this cheeseburger. Invest it in the company that made this cheeseburger." And she says, "All right, sir, here's your forms. Start filling them out. Get down in the cheeseburger consuming position. We got to put your mouth guard in. We got to make sure all cameras are off. We need to chase you friends away because they can't watch you consume the cheeseburger. Also, please don't be writing down what's inside the cheeseburger. Don't copy the cheeseburger. Don't take a photo of the cheeseburger. Don't post it on Facebook." Then I say, "Man, you're making it real difficult for me to eat this cheeseburger. But all right, I'll get in position, strap me down to the chair, put in my mouth guard, because I believe in your cheeseburgers." And then you start feeding me my cheeseburger, and all I can taste is shit. The piss poor quality of this awful cheeseburger. You bet your bottom dollar that the next time it comes that I'm hungry for a cheeseburger, I'm going to weigh my options. And if there's a place out there serving the exact same shitty hamburger for free and DRM free, chances are I'm going to consider that place. And if there's a place out there that's selling a better quality cheeseburger via an independent artist here on YouTube, or being an indie gamer, or some little vlogger who makes it nice and easy and fun to enjoy his quality product for free, you bet your ass you've got some competition. And I fucking love cheeseburgers.